And
Yeah.
thank you for
So
your
right now
concern.
I understand it's your show, but since right now you want me to talk about my program project, do you mind if I give you guys a glance, introduction of like my studio here right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna freeze the camera for a second anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. So right now this is my shop here. Okay. It's a like two layer, like how should I say that? We do have like two floors, two flat here. So first we have like entertaining rooms. Okay, I should say a living room. Now, so customers will come and ask about like business, and this is where I can tutor them to help them. That's one thing. And also I have another second floor here. See the stairs. So right now, okay. So right now I have these kind of things like working and just by myself. And also I want to show a location of this place. Hello, guys, are you here with me?
Yes.
Okay, come on. Oh,
Okay, so right now outside, okay, this is like this is a shop on the street, and also see there, over there, okay, at that direction with my finger, that's the number 3 middle school, number 3 middle high school. Should I say that high school? So that's one of the third like very popular high school, public schools here in Chenzhou. So I guess what am I trying to say here is the location I got is perfect. Yeah. Sorry?
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. Right now I can hear you. Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes. I can hear background stuff too. I didn't know if that was someone else. That is awesome, Yuri. This is so cool.
It is cool, but what I can do right now is like later on. See here, okay? That's a school. Later on, I will give you guys some videos or maybe some pictures. You can have a like specific idea of how many students we have around here. Just like go through my shop, okay? There will be tons of students, so the location is perfect. And also, right now that even in the current like circumstances, I realize there are so many things we can do to offer to these students, to the society. You know. Because I mean, so far, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that. Is like the Chinese Gaokao is kind of changing. It's kind of changing. Yeah. So in the past, we focus on the writing English, but so far, more and more of us realize how important the spoken English is. So right now, the ratio of the spoken English in the Chinese Gaokao is getting bigger and bigger. I'm not sure if I make myself clearly. Guys, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that means we definitely need more professional English teachers and native speakers here to help students to improve their spoken English. That's one thing. But sometimes, so right now, for the last couple of months, by like contacting like to and talking to so many like the high school, middle school students, I realized, I mean, that's not only just like the English teaching part, but also some like healing part, like spiritual healing part. Like we can be here as their like helpers, like maybe tutors in some other part, some other stuff. Sorry, excuse my limitation of English. So it's like I see there are so many students. They have the how should I say that psycho problems. Should I say like the mental health problems, something like that. They need somebody to be there to help them. Like the way Wesley helped me. I mean, in the past years with theory of meditation. I think if we can apply this kind of like theory, this kind of like approach to the students to help them grow healthier and happier, then I mean that's where we can really make our value and make a fortune here. You know, guys.
hi, man.
You're
Okay, this is.
You go ahead.
I just want to pause for a second because we're here. I got the ticket.
Sorry.
Military. Yeah, this is the Military History Museum. I don't know how much. I know you guys did extensive research on each of the destinations today, so feel free to jump in with your comments. But that's a famous flag tower in Hanoi.
I
You can see it around this quarter of the city.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, that's cool that you're in education, Yuri. That you're educating young people. That's wonderful.
Actually,
Right now,
I love the idea of the immersion English with them learning spoken, because it's as soon as they're able to speak it, then the written will make more sense too, and also it's just more widely used. I think that's such a good idea. It's a better way to really retain it, to really learn it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think like most of us really understand the true beauty of this language, and let alone the usage. I mean, like of it, of the culture. Yeah. Anyway, I probably like occupied a little bit too much time, like of Wesley's program. Let's go through with him. Okay, later on we can have a talk.
Bye bye, kitty.
We can intersperse that discussion.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Okay, you go ahead. Yeah. Oh my God, I love them. Yeah, that's some that's some Asian sword and the guns, right? Shotguns.
Well, they're not ancient. They're from the 19th century.
Ooh, love it.
So in 1858, the French colonists, with the help of the Spanish Empire, had carried out the invasion of Vietnam. I didn't know the Spanish were involved. The Nguyen dynasty started resistance wars. Due to the immense power of the French, the Nguyen dynasty surrendered. In 1883, Vietnam was being dominated by the French colonialists. At that time, the people of Vietnam refused to let themselves be enslaved, had arisen and fought bravely to regain freedom. Many revolutions, patriotic movements occurred all over the country. And then it goes through a list.
Yeah, over there. That's the true beauty of this language. Okay, so far I can do the same work as you did. Come on.
Tell me when the camera does that. It's because of all the cords I have hooked up. It sometimes tips over. But just let me know it's happening. Because I was reading, I didn't notice. The room was crooked.
That's odd. It's not odd that in a military museum there are swords, but that's not the odd part. I was just looking the other day at Iron Age, and I was doing some research and looking at the Iron Age, and I saw that some of the first people to actually start forging iron into steel on a large scale were Yuri's folks, the Chinese.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I mean, it's almost.
They also were one of the first to use standardized parts for their crossbows and stuff that were made out of steel. They would use standardized parts instead of hand making everything to speed up and cheapen production.
Oh, you mean like interchangeable parts?
Yeah.
Interesting.
People, I mean, we're told here, in the U.S., it's like, oh, it was Henry Ford who really introduced this. Well, yeah, during the Industrial Revolution, yeah. I mean, Eli Whitney, yeah, with the cotton gin, I guess. But yeah, we're told that that's what it is. But it's like, no, the folks in China were doing that like centuries ago. So.
I mean, it's almost a joke, to be honest, that everything you say, you could say, well, China did that first. China had that. So that's true. But we're not.
No, we're not in China, but just seeing the sword reminded me of that. Sorry.
Yeah. Is there any like bad things what people do? Because I can just apologize on behalf of them,
All right, we've got an hour for the museum, guys, so we should be just fine today.
Hello, guys. You see me? Say hi, Stanley.
What is this? A cannon for ants?
I love that.
It's a signal gun.
Oh.
I guess it gives a signal, but I don't know what the signal is. You've been shot, I guess it's a signal.
Someone's shooting at us.
Scott beat me to it, and I can't stop laughing. He's together. That was lovely. Oh, what's that?
Love it.
It's I don't know what that is. Let's see, that's
leg?
number 2.
I was about to say it.
Oh, it's a loudspeaker. It's a loudspeaker.
Oh, it's like a like a megaphone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I guess to give orders over around the battlefield. That's neat.
Yeah.
That likes a shield and a torch. Am I right?
Shield, yes. That's probably number one. Shield, yeah. Oh, that's a 13th to 14th century shield.
I see.
What's it made out of, Wesley?
I mean, it looks like wood.
Huh.
Okay.
Makes sense. These are famous generals, but I won't massacre their names since you probably won't recognize them.
But the decoration he has here, okay, is more like a Chinese general, Chinese Asian general. Or maybe we share the same culture in a long time ago.
That's true, yeah.
Love it.
I'm just assuming, I guess, that the people in China sort of moved into Vietnam a long time ago, right? Is that correct? What?
Yeah, it is, I guess.
So how long ago was that?
I'm not. We have to talk about these migrations. I think it was a cultural migration. I don't think it was people moved. Now, there's a few instances where there are actual physical migrations. People from southwestern China actually physically moved to modern day Thailand.
Definitely.
And, I think that's prehistoric though. That's like not cultural. So there was actually a migration. So there's a genetic relationship.
Definitely.
Thai culture is more influenced by Khmer culture. So culturally, they're part of that family.
Okay.
But I think the migration here was cultural. It just what are the Yuri? You might remember the name of it. I think it's called the Nanyue Kingdom.
Nanyue Kingdom.
Yeah.
You mean the old calling for Vietnam or China, some part of China, because that doesn't ring a bell. That didn't ring a bell. Guangzhou. Yeah, Guangzhou. I know Guangzhou a lot. So you want to say it's a name of old revolution or the old calling of the city?
The old name of the kingdom.
The kingdom.
Part of about two. Yeah.
As far as I remember, I mean, in Guangzhou there is only one kingdom. I'm not sure, but it depends on what time, what exactly time, specific time you're talking about. Because we do have different names for different dynasties, right?
Dynasties, yes, but the Empire of China was, they had kingdoms. There were kings under the emperor. The Nanyue king in Guangzhou was, somebody.
Sorry, my friend, I have a phone call to make. Okay, later on I will catch up with this.
You'll catch up? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
I think he said he had a phone call he had to take.
Oh, okay, all right. Then he's probably on it right now. That's why we're not hearing him.
Was that a ballista earlier? I guess it was.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's a ballista. It's they just call it a crossbow. Experimental research on the proven ability of Kolal bronze arrows. Ability of Kolal bronze arrows that were under the Dongsan culture.
Oh yeah, that thing is huge. That thing is cool.
So it's just like a multiple arrow. Just like a multiple arrow launcher.
So I think that kind of yeah.
Are you guys getting the double?
Oh yes.
Okay. Somebody has their speaker and their microphone.
Sorry.
Arranged so that there's a loop.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yuri said you just left to come back.
Yeah, sorry. I just took a phone call. Right now I'm back. Yeah, definitely. Sorry for all the inconvenience.
Can you log out and then try to log in again?
Okay, log in again. Okay, no problem.
Poor Yuri.
I feel like that was a small area. I hope there's more to the museum.
No, that's all the military history they've got. Sorry.
Sorry, no more history.
We were pacifists for all the other centuries of our country.
Scott, can you let him in?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they've mostly been defending themselves for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hello, guys. Here I'm again.
We needed most of this is outside.
Oh, that's neat.
And also, there's a Highlands here, so if it is a small museum, we can still hang out, and I can have a nice warm coffee.
Cool. Look. With the cannon by our side, that's very cool. That's dope.
Let's see what age these are from.
Age? No, I can't tell. Sorry.
That's all right. I'll read these. Stone balls made by the Ho dynasty to defend the Ho.
Ho dynasty.
Yeah. These stone balls.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. They were using stone cannonballs. That's neat.
Iron cannonballs made during the Nguyen dynasty in the 19th century. Cannons made in Europe in the 19th century and found at Pasteur Street in Ho Chi Minh City. Wow. Ancient cannons made under the Nguyen dynasty. Not really ancient.
Oh, Yuan dynasty. Yeah. So right now, if you say Yuan dynasty, that makes sense to me, okay? Because I never heard of the Ho dynasty. Sorry.
That was 15th century. So Nguyen is the name. I mean, you see that name everywhere in Vietnam.
But one question is like, do we have the same calling for each dynasty? Because in the same time, if we call the period we have here is like Yuan dynasty, I wonder how they call them their own, like in their history. I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
How they call them?
Yeah, so it's like in the same line of the time, if I call my time like back to that part, okay, it's like the Qing dynasty. Then I wonder when would they call their own period of that time, okay? And that's my question.
Oh, so we just go by the century. So Nguyen is the 19th century. That was the last dynasty.
Yeah, definitely. That makes sense, okay?
Just like earlier, they were saying that Nguyen were fighting the French. So they were the ones that lost against the French.
Uh-oh, lost Yuri again. He'll be back.
Oh, no. Can you keep an eye out?
I will.
Okay.
Ignore my cat hollering in the background.
My God. It sounded like a whale.
So many cats in this stream today. So many cats.
It's their dinner time, but they're going to have to wait. So, they're starving. They're just starving.
Oh, yes. I mean, I wasn't hungry at all until the stream started, and then I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to make it to the end of the fast. 12:30, I get to have a lunch at 12:30 today.
Nice.
There's Yuri.
There he is.
I got him.
Great, thank you.
Now Yuri's back.
Yeah, hello guys.
Hi, Yuri. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Right now, things are getting better. Thank you so much, my friend, okay, for supporting me, like, get through that kind of dark time. But right now, things are getting better. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
And right now, yeah,
You
that's
sound
good.
better. You sound younger than you have in years. You sound like, happier.
Just so you know, I gained almost like, how should I say that, 50 grand. No, not 15 grand, maybe 30 grand. 30 kilogram in my weight. But right now I'm still starting to like get rid of it, like to lose weight. And right now it works again. And Yeah, and another thing I want to add is like my friend. Okay, by any chance, if you have the time and opportunity to come here, travel in China, I mean, we definitely have way more like place of interest for you to travel, to explore, to analyze. You know.
Well, that's what I wanted you tell us about. That's what I wanted you to tell Scott and Erica about. What you've been messaging me.
Yeah, exactly. So right now what I do right now is like I have tons of resource. No guarantee, but right now things like that will definitely be way more popular because we are not talking about the audience just in China or maybe in Vietnam. We're talking about the audience like from all over the world. So we definitely need a guy who speak English, good English to introduce that. So anything you don't get, I will be there to help you guys. And also, I think that kind of program is going to be like prosper in the next like couple of years. And we simply right now it's not our goals, but it's the need. Not only Chinese people, but also the people around the world, and also Chinese government. We want to share our culture all around. So yeah, if we do things right, we will even get like the fund support like from the government. So I think that would be really cool. And also, yeah, that's my general idea.
And so I would just stay here and do that?
What?
I would just stay here and do that?
Okay. You no. I'm not sure.
I'm asking. Well,
yeah, of course.
That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get you to tell Scott and Erica. It's like you were proposing that I come back to Chenzhou, right?
Chenzhou and maybe some part of China, definitely.
Right. Yeah. So do you want to run down all the stuff you were talking about, or
rent out? Well, what do you mean by rent out? Sorry, guys.
Run down, like just go down the list of saying that we would have to improve our viewership, which hopefully we can start that soon. But if we could get enough viewers, the Chenzhou government was interested in
yeah. One thing is yeah. Sorry, right now it's kind of stark, but right now things are getting better. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking, my friend. Okay, so as an English educator here in Chenzhou, I can really use you, my friend. Okay, for my students. That's one thing. So if you ever come back from Vietnam to Chenzhou, there will not only be one project I can use your help. And I'm talking about the IELTS and TOEFL test for the Shannon University. There are 30,000 students over there, the university students. Okay, so imagine if we have just like 1% of the students as our client. Okay, that would be huge. That's one thing. And also, I can use your help to help like the middle school students, especially elementary school students, which you have already taught, right, to improve their spoken English. That would be another thing.
And also, right now as well.
Yeah, definitely. And also, if you are interested, I can still make some contact, help you to explore your video games. No, not video like program, like this Instagram, okay, to go big. Because we have too many places to travel. So right now, not only we can translate them like from to Chinese people and also all around the world. So all I need is some like to put the right people in the right place, you know.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah. So far, I will give you a basic number. So far, just all by myself, I have 45 students. I've been teaching like 45 students, like all by myself, like with online and offline class. So if with you by my side, I will definitely explore and I will build a company to do that. You know, things will be really good for us. Especially right now, the circumstances like we don't have too many like foreigners here, so you will be valuable. You will be very real resource here. Yeah, and also if you, good. Is that cool, right?
I mean, it all sounds great to me. I'm all about this this plan. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Let me know, guys. Erica, start. Come on.
Oh yeah.
During the 9-year. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, were you gonna Were you going to tell us the history?
Wreckages. I should read what it is first.
We're talking about history of the future, guys.
Wreckages of the French and American aircraft shot down by Vietnamese troops in the resistance war against the French colonialists and the U.S. sabotage war in North Vietnam.
That's dope. That's a little bit sad, but that's dope.
It looks like a piece of artwork. I can't tell if it's actually intended to look that way, or I guess it is. I guess it's art.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Love it.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is all the aircraft they shot down trying to fly missions over northern Vietnam, French and American.
I see.
But now you can go ahead, Erica. Sorry.
Oh no, I think it sounds good. It's like, but so you have to get viewership up in order to get over there. Is that what's going on?
Well, for that part, yes. Not for the teaching part, obviously. That could happen tomorrow.
Okay.
You can do both. You can do both. So far, we don't have worries about the Chinese students populations. We will definitely be popular because here in Chenzhou, I can do a really fine job like nobody else can do. I mean, let alone like the big city. So right now, if you are willing to, my friend, okay, there will be multiple options for you. I mean, you can either teaching or traveling, do the program, both up to you. And also, of course, I'd love to have you to do more of them because there will be more profit and more bright futures there, you know?
Yeah. That would be great.
And also another thing, which is really good, okay, I think is like if we don't just care about focusing on profiting, but think about how to help students to live like healthier in their mind. How should I say that? So then, I mean, your meditation method will definitely put in use because I can see so many students here. They can use your help, my friend. I want to learn that from you. I mean, in the years to come.
Yeah, nice. I would love to do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, last time I sent you a series of pictures of the hotels. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that place so far they have the place, they have the environment, they have all the equipment, but what they need is some solid programs. We can be there to teach kids there to promote or maybe act like the Shakespeare's opera, something like that, you know. And also we can have them do some meditation. To be or not to be, that's a question. Yeah, I love that, and I think tons of students here they love that, you know.
Oh, okay. Shakespeare. Does that go with the meditation, or was that a different thing?
I'm not sure. That's all up to you, up to students. And that's just one thing to start. And there are so many good points. I mean, I always want to do some English culture things rather than just a language teaching, the past teaching things, you know.
Do we have a way for you to send Erica those pictures directly? I feel like we may not.
What pictures?
It's just email. He's got some pictures of this hotel. It's on the outskirts of Chenzhou. It looks like it's very peaceful outside. Oh, the kids.
Yeah,
I knew.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, look at these kids. Yes.
Oh, look.
They're going to the history museum for the field trip.
I see.
All right. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I think this is the meat of the museum.
And also, Wesley, my friend. Sorry. You go ahead. You guys.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just showing these relics. A tiny gun. Browning pistol.
Oh.
If you guys have questions about anything, feel free to read off each one.
Oh, I love that.
B40.
What kind of museums ageless. Come on, they even have the recent guns.
Military.
That's an AK, right? Okay, history of yesterday.
Assault rifle.
I love that.
Hang on.
How about somewhere in the
AK.
future we pick up? Yeah, AK. Sorry.
Used by hero of the Republic Armed, the little hero of the People's Armed Forces, Hong To Ma, commander of the 3rd Company, 66th Battalion, to annihilate the enemy's cavalry armor troops on Bin Bin Bridge, Saigon. Okay, that was used in the fighting in Saigon. Oh, that's a nice bag. Oh my God, it's ours. I assume that was a cat. Oh, that was your cat. Okay.
It wasn't mine this time. That was his that time, wasn't it?
It sounded like yours before.
Oh no, mine's more male sounding.
Rifle, sniper rifle. Hey, how come I don't get to see like Scott and Eric in person?
I don't know. That's them.
Yeah, really kind of miss you guys, you know.
I will be on here in person. I will absolutely show myself soon. You just called me tonight when I just got out of the bath and have
wow, that's a kind of shit.
Somebody needs to stay pretty. I can totally understand that, right? But Erica, don't you ever worry about that. But just by hearing your voice, okay, I'm already like falling in love with you, you know.
Oh, Yuri! You are such a cutie pie. Oh my goodness.
Definitely. That's the least I can do. Okay.
That's the big one. Keep off the carpet. Oh. Can you guys see that from here?
Yeah.
It's American Army Jeep.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to show you these kids.
They sound adorable. Oh my gosh.
Captured. Sorry, I'll read it to you in a minute. We have someone really fascinated with it. Okay. Captured by 66th Regiment, 304th Division of Vietnam Infantry Forces at Da Nang Air Base from Saigon regimental parachutist. Then used by captain, somebody, attacked the occupied Saigon. To the radio station to report the surrender declaration on April 30th. Oh, this is the Jeep that was used to report the surrender declaration, ending 21 years of the resistance war against the Americans. Air Force Jeep. Rocket launcher.
I don't know about you, but I'm liking the other side of the story here. You know what I mean?
It is interesting. Yeah, that's right. Because we don't. I say in school anyway. We didn't learn much about the Vietnam War. We didn't learn much about anything past World War II that I recall. Maybe you guys were in different classes or have better memories.
No, school was really bad about that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, school here is really bad about pretty much anything history or other culture oriented anyway. But definitely the truth about anything.
Right. For sure. Well, also just the perspective to saying, we were fighting the the invaders. I had a kid in one of my middle school classes last week mentioned something about the American invasion, and I was trying to get him to say more about it, but he was wrong about something. He said it was 1,000 years ago, and I'm like, no, not 1,000. What was it? But then the correction for some reason made him get shy and go, he didn't want to say anything else.
Was landmine?
Good question. Gong set. Used to alarm when the enemy was coming and used as musical instrument in the Liberation Day March, 1975. Gongs, they're gongs.
Oh, music. You have no idea how much I love music, guys.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Mortar, 60 millimeter mortar. Oh. Maybe it was a gun. Ho Chi Minh.
Oh, that's Ho Chi Minh?
Really? That's Ho Chi Minh, yeah.
Okay, big name. There is a city named after him, right?
Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City, yeah. Mm-hmm. The biggest city in Vietnam.
City? Is this the capital of the country?
This is the capital, yeah. Hanoi is the capital.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Gimbal's doing weird things. Communication, machines, flippers, and a flashlight.
Mm-hmm. Communication machine? What do you mean by that?
It's probably what do we call it? Oh, guys, I can't believe I forgot. I knew everything was going so fast, I forget stuff.
Vietnam Military History Museum. Oh my God, love it. Really love it. Military Museum.
Were you trying to think of like a telegraph? Basically, it looks kind of like
telegraph. There you go. Yeah. There's no detail on it, but yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. See, what are those? We don't have a number. Prison book, stamp. Some instruments used by the Americans to torture and kill Vietnamese compatriots.
Really? I'm very interested of that. Keep going.
They don't say where it came from though. And used to write down over 1,000 people who were kept in Phu Loi prison by the prison guards. Then all the prisoners were poisoned to death.
Oh, God.
Really? Huh.
Used by Saigon puppet government. With the carved inscription, the entire people are determined to denounce and annihilate the communists. A book called The National Revolutionary Line and Strategic Hamlet.
I see.
Distributed by to propaganda agents to make deceptive disseminations to people in the south of Vietnam. Lampshade.
I see.
I'm not sure what it's trying to say.
She loves it. Totally.
Tommy gun. Used by armed forces of Mokai district.
Okay.
Hornet nest used to combine with other weapons to annihilate enemy. If I got covered in hornets, I would be very angry. I mean, not angry, scared.
the other emotion, yes.
The other, the other one. Right. Handmade oil lamp. AR-15 submachine gun, American rifle, and a light machine gun.
Yeah, it's definitely American style, right? One of the two most famous gun series in the world.
Yep. This is diorama. Oh, so we've got the trenches on the top here. Then it doesn't really show how they get down there, but at some point they get down here. They have their underground caverns, rooms, network. I don't see a translation for this one. So I'm just narrating it myself. See. Oh, this is Kuchi Tunnel. This is famous. This is a famous site in Saigon.
What's that?
Kuchi Tunnels was a secret system excavated underground in many communes of Kuchi district in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh.
It's still a famous site to go up and see this.
Oh, that thing, we do have something like that, in China. Yeah, we build channels, use them as a very, how should I say that, very useful, practical battlefield to fight against enemy, something like that,
And when was this? And where?
Anti-Japanese war, maybe.
In the what now?
In China, the tunnel we're talking about was applied in the anti-Japanese war, civil. Yeah, that thing.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Aircraft, I guess. Scott,
Hey,
keep an eye out for a comment. Yes.
So, no, sorry to interrupt. I do have a very personal question to ask so far. Not very, just personal question.
Okay. Medium personal.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, it's just about myself. I still want to improve my spoken English. I mean, to maybe to the higher level. I'm not sure if it's possible because I've been trying so hard. Yeah, never mind. There will be a story on the other day, my friend. So far, you go ahead with your things.
I think it's possible. I don't know if there's anything I can tell you here right now. It's just a matter of practice.
Okay.
learn and
Yeah,
practice.
later we. Mhm.
Yeah, that's something we'll definitely do when I come back to Shenzhou. Because that's
Okay.
if we can, the better we can get at that, the better we can teach other people how to improve their English.
Definitely, my friend. Okay, you have no idea like what a giant like market here in Shenzhou, let alone in Shenzhen. Because the next step, if things work out here quite well in Shenzhou, okay, I would definitely move to Shenzhen to do that. I can always use you, but said, friend.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Great. This is a Renault. Now, since you two guys are American, I'm gonna assume. Do you know this car company?
What's the name of it?
Renault.
There are only some Renault. Sorry.
When I lived in the United States, I had no idea France really made any cars. I didn't realize it was one of the largest car manufacturers on the planet.
Really?
Major General Obama. Yeah, and Renault is one of their big car manufacturers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
no, we're not allowed to sell in the US.
Oh, Vigo Nova, right? It's a symbol of a W. Is that right?
W, I think you're thinking of Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen. Sorry. What's the name you just mentioned?
Renault.
Renault. Okay, sorry. Excuse my poor English. I have to spread that out. No mind.
It's French. Okay.
It's French. Okay.
French. Yeah, it's a French car.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the big. I think there's big three French auto manufacturers.
Well, and since it's French, it's probably Renault. You know what I mean? Like Renault.
Yes,
Renault?
you're right. I pronounced it.
Yeah.
And the Americans, how you would say it.
Right. Americans
say
or
Renault,
U.S.
I guess.
people would
I
say
guess.
Renault. Yeah, and then but because it's French, the
British would also say
NAU. Oh yeah, but they'd like emphatically say it too, but they'd sound fancier saying it.
That's so fancy. That's the best thing. The way to. I love this diagram. I don't think anything of it in it is real. I don't guess. I know there's a lot of those bombs. Probably just took some real bombs. Probably cheaper to get a real one and throw it up there in the
Oh my god.
diorama. Guys, I don't mean to do that. Steering wheel. So here's the stuff that's real. Steering wheel of a boat used by Navy Group 125 to transport military goods from the north to the south. Diving equipment. I don't really know what's the diving equipment. To bring weapons closer and sank an enemy's LST 1500. And double bottom boat model. I guess that double bottom means that there's stuff hidden underneath the floor. And a torpedo, which was dropped by the American on the waters of Vietnam, was dismounted by the Navy Engineer Force of Vietnam People's Army to safeguard traffic on the sea. What that? Oh, this coconut. It's a sad-looking coconut. Used to camouflage for the no-number boats. I feel like we're at the end of the museum. Oh, I never read why the Renault was historic. I just walked around it and shot it. Let's see. Used by Nguyen Thanh Minh, a member of the Inner Saigon Special Mobile Detachment, to carry liberation troops from Ap Moi to take part in the attack against the General Staff of the Saigon Forces in the 1968 Tet General Offensive and Uprising. Often called the Tet Offensive. Did you guys learn anything about the museum? I don't know if you looked anything up while we were there. While we were there, when I sent you the stuff.
I'm taking care of the cat poop, but right now I think I learned so many things from this museum, my friend.
You're learning many things from this museum?
Maybe a little bit, a few things. So right now we do know that they have a very special kind of tunnels applies in the world, right? Which is pretty familiar in the country. And also they have so many like modern like weapons, like AK and carbine, like something like that. Okay, and they call that a museum, you know. And I can still learn that. I mean, Ho Chi Minh is still the boss of the Vietnam's history, so that thing doesn't change. So which Ho Chi Minh is the chief, all right, the president or the chairman.
Yeah, you're right.
How should I call it? Yeah, that's still a big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So right now I'm gonna spend another minutes to take care of the cat's poop, you know.
Oh, okay. This is just an addendum. It's a lot of extra things. This all seems more modern. This is the modern section of the military's level of combat skills is reflected in the ability to develop the military art of the Vietnam People's Local War. Art, huh? I think it was Eddie Izzard that says in Asia they have martial arts, and in the West it's all martial and no art. That's a great reaction, Erica.
Sorry, I unmuted because I just realized I was still muted. So part of my laugh that went in didn't like actually go in, so I wanted to give an extra Eddie Izzard chuckle there.
Thank you. Eddie Izzard appreciates that.
What
this is?
Is Eddie Izzard a dead name for them now?
Well, it's Susan Eddie, or Susie Eddie, or Susan Eddie Izzard, and he said he could go by he or she, and that they were going to be mad if someone called them Eddie or Susie.
Okay, I didn't know if they decided to retain like Eddie as a stage name, since that's what they've been known by for so many years. That would, I mean, I guess that would be a strategy, but
right, because she kept, and so it's Susie Eddie, but she said in an interview it wouldn't matter if someone said Eddie.
Yeah. Cool. I wonder if she minds if I call her Susie Baby. Susie Baby. The Vietnam Coast Guard number 2016 is carrying out its mission in the Hong Sa waters, which were hit into the right side of the ship by the Chinese naval vessel number 44101. And that was in 2014. The Chinese
Wesley
vessel.
Did not appreciate your dad joke, Erica.
I know.
Sorry, I've been hunched over trying to read this because it's so low. I'm just trying to get it out. Did you guys know this happened? Do you remember this? I mean, it's kind of weird. It's if things were to go south, that could be one of the preludes to a big war, and it's already on display. The war hasn't happened yet.
Wait, run that by me again. Who sank what?
So this was This was when the Chinese sank I thought it was a fishing vessel. It says the Coast Guard. Yes, this is a Coast Guard vessel. It's a military vessel that was hit and sank by a Chinese vessel.
Oh,
Oh, really? Love it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, just so you know, my friend, okay, I used to spend so much time like traveling around China and visited like some of the good museums, like the Summer Palace, in Beijing, something like that. Okay, but without a good friend by my side, I don't know who to talk to, how to share this kind of experience. But right now, I can definitely. No mind. You guys go ahead.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, so whenever you come back to China, we can do this kind of traveling things all together. You know.
Absolutely. That's the information machine. AK rifle, 2 AK rifles. Why are they called AK? You guys know?
I think that's like a manufacturer designation.
I think the K stands for Kalishnikov, but I'm not sure why it's an AK.
Yeah. Automatic, like
Automatic Kalishnikov.
wait, it's like, yeah, it's Russian. It was like Automat Kalishnikova.
Okay, that makes more sense. Since I don't know Russian, I don't believe anything.
Well, do you want to know why I know that at all?
Yeah.
Come on, I didn't just pull it out of my butt. No, like, okay, because you know everyone over here loves guns anyway. But also, I got into an argument with like some right-wing people about stuff, and I was like, okay, so what does that mean then? So what does it mean then? If you're like, because they really want to correct people about what AR means. I was like, so what does AK stand for? And then that's how, it's an argument, an internet little snarky argument that now I know it. But I like saying it because Russian sounds really cool.
It does. Here we have a TM57 mine, a 60 millimeter mortar shell, and a cluster bomb. I showed those in the wrong order. Sorry, guys. That's the mine. That's the mortar shell, and that's the cluster bomb.
I was about to say those are tiny little mines. They look like little bombs.
Yeah, I was going to say those are some newfangled mines. I've not ever seen anything like that.
No, sorry.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I need that back. All right. Very good. Flashlight. I think Russ today, you're going to have to send him a link. We got a lot of history of today's museums.
I think he is up in his mountain. It's not really a cabin; they call it that, or it's like a camper type thing, like a camper park kind of thing that they have.
Oh.
But the campers are pretty immobile, I guess you'd say. It takes some work to get them to hook up and move around again, I think. But I went up there once to help him move furniture around. So.
Oh, where?
It's up near Helen, Georgia. It's like a camper RV park kind of thing.
Nice, yeah. Oh, I love going up that way.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean,
Yes. All of this is non-battle things that the military does. Over there was a rescue operation. You can see the Coast Guard type thing going on. And I think this area, they're helping develop things like agricultural stuff. Ooh. It's good to have the Army do that. Oh, and I didn't stop to see what this was. And the implementation of policy, the Army has made great contributions closely force, closely monitoring the situation. But what is this thing? Oh, I have to read the small thing. Projector. It's just a projector. Okay. Now this is weird looking.
Oh,
Kind of mean looking.
that looks dangerous. Like if it explodes, it puts those through your body.
Swing spike.
Oh,
The Jialai Prophet Military Academy, used as a teaching tool for rudimentary lessons for new soldiers.
What?
Wow. So that swings, I guess they swing it from the ceiling, I would assume, and you got to. I mean, I always see stuff like that in training videos, and I'm like, why don't you just step away from it? The string is only so long. But I guess you're supposed to hit it. I guess the point is to hit it.
I guess to be able to hit small moving things. I don't know.
You can dodge a swing spike. You can dodge a dodgeball.
It's dodgeball training. That's right. Here's medical research. I'm guessing that goes through military spending. It seems like if you want to do anything with government, if you just say it's part of the military, and you'll get the funding for it. That's the way it works in America, at least. All right. Wow. Feels like there's more to see. Maybe. Feels like there might be more to see. Yeah, they seem, if you're in Vietnam and you have to go to the bathroom, it's they seem. Or WC. It's WC. It seems to be everywhere you go. WC. That means bathroom. Yuri, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Why is WC written for bathrooms?
Hello, I'm here.
Hi, I was just asking why it is that everywhere you go, WC means bathroom.
I don't know. That's you guys don't get it, right? But recently I read an article. It's called about like washing, blah blah blah. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah. Right. I know. It's WC. Is that what's on there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like W, like witch and cat. That's water closet.
Water closet.
Water closet. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Water closet. That, come on.
If you guys were suspecting that this is not a popular museum to come to for tourists and school groups, I want to just correct that error, because there's another one coming in now.
Well, I did believe that, so my whole life's a lie.
Oh no! Well, guess it's good that we corrected it. Oh, that's not to go into. Okay. Oh, here's a coffee machine, vending machine. Oh wait, try Sula. This is a hot tea. Okay, coffee or hot tea. Okay, all right, I got it. Now I see. I don't want either one of those things. Universe Express. This bus travels the whole universe.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's like when they crown Miss Universe. It's like, I mean, do we really know that?
I mean, no one showed up to challenge her.
I guess that's true. Maybe that's what we're doing. We're taunting aliens to come back in contact with us
so they can duke it out with
way. Yeah, they're going to say, Our young people are prettier. They even use our heat rays on you.
Oh no, not the heat rays.
Uh-oh, there's some tiny Santa men in there.
There's tiny Santas.
Look at how cute he is. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he's smiling for the camera.
He did. He waved.
Oh my goodness.
Well, what'd you think of the museum?
I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it. What's our next stop? You guys know? Yeah, what'd you like? What part did you like? Oh, okay. What part did you like?
I like the part with the military history.
Yeah. Yeah, all of that. but the manner in which it was presented, because we're used to the U.S. version of events versus.
Right. Yeah. That's the most interesting thing to me. I mean, like, logically, they wouldn't be telling it from your perspective, but when you actually read it out and they're like, yeah, here's when we offed all those invaders, it's like, oh yeah, that's right.
That's cool. But right now, I think the tower here, okay, is very like fascinating. I'd love that.
Yeah, I like this tower.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could climb up the top of it.
Yeah, don't. Okay, right now, don't.
I won't.
Okay.
You don't need to worry.
Okay.
They actually won't let you, so.
Try to Spider-Man that shit.
I mean, there are stairs inside. It's a rope across.
Yeah, see, right now, anybody cares to like explain to me why that phrase like it's funny? Because I don't get it. I didn't get it.
Oh.
Why?
Like Spider-Man that shit?
Oh, Spider-Man that shit. I know that. Okay, I know that. Right, that makes sense.
Right. He's using the noun Spider-Man as a verb.
Ah, okay. Spider, don't you ever spider me. Think that's a true beauty of that. I got it.
We teach the kids that English has verbs and nouns and they're fixed as those things, but actually, a lot of words can be used as either verb or noun. And if you're playing with the language like Scott just did, you can make a noun into a verb, and people still know what you're talking about.
I'm allowed to play with the language. I have a degree in it.
I have a permit.
We can definitely try to start somewhere in the future because I'm really serious about the English teaching things. You know.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying hard to learn Vietnamese while I'm here, but if I end up going back to China, I want to redouble my efforts to learn Chinese, because that's really the only way you can explain something.
Definitely. Have the finest people. I myself want to use the proper but very professional Mandarin. You know, here even in China. Yeah, you got it.
They're just waving, and you guys probably can't even see them. Look how many kids there are, though. That is a lot of children.
That's a lot of kids. Wow. Oh, they think they're on TV or something. Look at there.
Yeah, they see me. All right, guys. I feel like it's time to move on. You said you didn't know where we're going next, so let's give it a little look-see-loo here.
Of course, China.
The Vietnam National Museum of Fine Arts. That's our next stop. Okay. Let's pull that up on Google Maps. The old Mapperoonie here. We're walking today, Google Maps. I wish I could share this with you. It'd be easier. Because mainly I want to share it because it's so easy to get there. Okay, I gotta walk across to the park, walk across the park to the corner, and then I'm almost there. Okay. I heard a boop. Did something happen?
No, I don't know. I mean, yes, it seemed like Yuri blinked out, but he's still here.
Oh, all right.
I think, as far as I can tell. His feet is torn. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Santas. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, that is precious.
All right, here we go. Yeah, they're cute. The worst part of my job is I got little kids like that, and we got nothing for them to do. The school I work for does not have toys or anything really for them to learn with. It's the worst. Now, the art museum is another one. Here's some more waving. The art museum is another one that we may have to skip. We may get up there, and they say, "Hi." They say,
Wow,
can't film.
you were just getting a hero's welcome here.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Have fun at the museum. Bye. Bye. See you later. Bye. Bye. The U.S. I'm from the United States. America. Bye-bye.
It's good to
Bye-bye,
see
everyone.
a Yankees fan there.
Their Yankees fan. Their uniforms look just like number one, Ejong.
Yeah, there was a kid with a New York Yankees beanie on or something.
Yeah, that's popular. I feel like that stuff gets popular just because people see it in movies.
Right.
Like, wow, what is this?
Well, it certainly ain't popular because the Yankees were any darn good this year. I'll tell you that.
Dang, take that, Yankees. All right, well, that was great. History Museum complete.
Like there needs
Military
to be little
history
hype man kids all over the place like that. They got me crunk. They're like, yeah.
It's so funny. They get so excited for nothing. Guys walking by us.
I mean, it's not nothing to them. I mean,
Well,
Right,
also,
it's
they're on a
something
field
different.
trip. Yeah, they're on a
Yeah.
field trip
Right.
too, and so they're already like on tuned up to 11. They're like, we're not in the classroom. Wow.
Jag tänkte och man kommer då veta vilka personer som tar över. Jag är med sig för mig på den rum. Men jag kan inte vara till det bästa. 4. Jag är nu. Jag kan inte sätta från. Herrar. Gick om det. Ja, jag vet. Jag tänkte och man kommer då veta vilka personer som tar över. Jag är med sig för mig på den rum. Men jag kan inte vara till det bästa. 4. Jag kan inte sätta från.